Welcome back guys in another video of mine, and in this video we shall talk about for my reconstruction of a Bulgarian feudal soldier at the end of the 14th century. But first, before we start, if you're new in watching my video and you like the content of my YouTube channel, consider to subscribe. It's about 2 seconds to subscribe and it's entirely free, but with that action you're helping me a lot by doing so. Thank you very much. There are many documents and sources that describing the Bulgarians' trade relations with a city such as Venezia, Genoa, Dubrovnik in 14th century. For this reason, the Eastern Roman Empire and Bulgaria fought so many wars for Varna. For example, there were also an Italian, French and English parts of the cities, at least at the larger cities as Plovdiv and Varna. Many bassinets have been found in Bulgarian lands. Also findings of a coat of plates and bricantines, especially in Turnovo, in city of Turnovo. Also in some fortresses there were findings of arm and leg protection, plate protection actually. Here, in this video, I shall describe every single element of my reconstruction. Now, we will start off the second part of the video, the weapons that I will use during that reconstruction. Many of you who watching this video will think that the primary weapon of a medieval knight or a medieval professional soldier, feudal soldier, will be a longsword. The primary weapon will be something long, as a poleaxe. And the secondary weapon will be the dagger. And if you're fighting with a spear, poleaxe or something else longer, and if you cut the distance and end up near your enemy, you will need something short as a dagger be able to fight on. The secondary weapon will be the longsword. Actually, the next option is a short sword, which I have, and it's type 14. If I use the short sword, I will use also a shield. A smaller shield because I already have a plate armor. In that case, I have two different shields. One with the personal coat of arms of my reconstruction, and the second one is with my personal coat of arms, a golden dragon. A German type of bassinet typical for the second half of the 14th century and early 15th century. You can see that the bassinet have additional aventel, which I made it. I added it to the bassinet. The bassinet itself is with thickness of 2 millimeters, which is a lot, a color of a riveted ring. And here I want to mention that I made that, so this is the reason it looks a little bit weird. The shoulders are from the second half of 14th century, and we have a letter decoration. I like that shoulders exactly for that letter decoration. That kind of shoulders and actually the bassinet were used in 15th century, but it was outdated, and if you wear that old stuff, just indicates that you don't have money for a better equipment, of course. And then we have Italian hand protection, which is actually vambraces, and the thickness are 1.8 millimeters, which is thick for an armor of that magnitude. Of course, the Italian vambraces I actually added another plate from the inner side of the arm, which is actually a continental style of that armor. Italian gauntlets made in Milano. The style of that gauntlets are hourglass style, typical for the second part of the 14th century, and such an armor, such gauntlets were used also in the beginning 14th century. Again, it was already outdated. And we have a plate leg protection, which have a thickness of 1.6 millimeters, and we have the breastplate with Italian style. First breastplate that we see is around the middle of the 14th century. In the beginning of the 14th century, that breastplate we have added a skirt. And another thing that we have to wear as a knight or a feudal Bulgarian soldier is the chainmail, which I have a short chainmail. The reason I have a short chainmail is that I have a plate armor and I need that chainmail to protect that parts of my body which the plate armor cannot cover. The armor which I wear and I have into my Reconstruction, it's actually around 1.6 and 2 millimeters thick. Actually, in the medieval times, the armor were not that thick. The video has become too long, so I will make another video to explain why we need, as reenactors, 1.6 and 2 millimeters thick armor, and the medieval armor was thinner than that. That was for now, guys. Thank you for taking that time to watch the entire video. If you like the video, hit that like button under it, share it with your friends, and feel free to comment. And also, if you're new watching my channel, I will be more than grateful if you subscribe. That will help me a lot. Bye guys, and see you soon.